Hi, I'm Margaret Loom with Miss Margaret's Quilts, and today I have a huge surprise to share with everybody. This past week, my husband and I signed the final contracts for the building of a brand new long arm studio for me. So this beautiful little building, I'll hold it up close so you can see it, is going to be my brand new sewing studio. So we were supposed to break ground on it the very first week in March, but because of the really freezing cold weather that we've had this year, we received notification, I believe it was last night, that they're going to have to put off the digging of the ground until probably the 1st of April. So we've already had about a 2.5-3 week delay because they were going to start March 9th, and now we're looking at probably the first week in April. But it's okay because they're going to do it. To give you a little detail about it, it is a the entire building is 24 wide by 56 long, and the front half of it is going to be my husband's garage, and the back half of it will be my studio. And in the studio, it will be where I put both of my sewing rooms. Right now, my long arm is downstairs, and my regular sewing room for my, my regular sewing machine and cutting board and ironing board and that stuff that you've seen before. And this is where I film from, is my normal sewing room. They're all going to be together in a wonderful, glorious 700 plus square foot place. And I cannot wait to share this process with you. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy sharing it with you, because I am going to share the entire thing with you. Right now, so that you know where we're at, we've obviously picked out the building. We have hired the building contractor. We have hired the mason. We've hired the landscape person who will be doing the basic foundation work for us. He'll be coming in and doing the excavation. And we have hired the person that will be doing the radiant floor heating. The entire piece is going to have radiant floor heating in it. I've picked out the windows at this stage, so I know where the windows are going, what the sizes are, and that type of thing. And that's it. That's all I've done. So I still have colors to pick. I am designing a new cutting station, a new ironing station, plus I need to figure out where my desk is going to go and all that stuff. So as I develop this process and as I go through it, I'm going to be filming so that you can see what it is that I'm doing. So that I'm very excited about. The other thing that I'm doing with this is I am documenting the process so that we've got something to refer back to once we get all done, and just to make notes and keep it all together, because we're building one structure that's going to house two completely different types of things. We felt it was really important, my husband and myself, to be able to know where the other person stood, or if there were changes or questions that we had, that type of thing. And we're pretty much being our own general contractor. We did try to find a contractor that would come in and do the entire project, and we weren't able to. We weren't able to find one that we had enough good all-around recommendations from for all the different things. So at this stage, I think we're really going to continue with being our own general contractor. One of the things that we have is, this is the original folder that we got from the builder. And in here, what I am keeping is all of our contracts, so that I've got all of those. But then beyond that, I have taken one of my Erin Condren notebooks, and this is the notebook. It's the smaller size. I'll have to insert the exact size because I don't remember what it is. But to me, this is the perfect size notebook. I love it. This is my second one from them. I use it all the time and it works out great. So I wanted you to see what I have done is I have started by, I created these little tabs at the top. And each little tab says different things. This is the first page, and this one's just telling me all the contractors that we've hired at this point. The next area is one that I have left off the most room for, and I'll explain that in a few minutes. The next area is questions. You can see we already have a number of different questions. This building is going in our side yard. We have trees already there that we really want to try to save. And just, you know, all around questions. It amazes me how many questions come up that you really need to be aware of. The wiring into the houses coming on that side of the property. So we've had to make certain that we can get a hold of all of the proper authorities to make sure that everything's staked out, that type of thing. And then the last page is change orders. We already have change orders. Minor, I added a little bit more windows. So that's what that is. So that's where we are together keeping track of everything. I've got a little pocket in the back that has everybody's business cards in it. So that's helping also. This book is now living right next to our telephone. So that as my husband and I come up with questions in regards to, for the contractor or for each other or any type of notes, we're making a note in them. The big area that I showed you about in here has to do with the organization of the inside of my sewing room. I'm also documenting that. And I'm going to go through that part of the process with you in an entirely different video. This one is just about the building and how I'm keeping notes on it so that we can make certain that we stay on task. The last thing that I wanted to show you in regards to my Erin Condren was I did pick up a 2014-2015 calendar at one point from them. And I wanted to show you what it is I'm doing. You can see in this calendar, anytime there's anything that my husband and I both need to be aware of that needs to be done for the building, is I'm marking it on this calendar. This is staying open, sitting right next to the notebook so that we know. What I'm making note of in here are the dates the utility company's coming out to move the wires because the wires need to be moved. The date that a deposit is due for the building of any part of the system. Right now, we've got another deposit coming up the end of this week. So I've made a note in the calendar. Today's the day we need to send a check to such and such. Also, I'm trying to keep track of when it is that I believe that I need to start the next interview process for another part of the building. Right now, I'm just starting to interview finished people. We are still in need of someone to do the drywall, and we are still in need of someone to do the finish work, and then someone to assist me with building cabinets for storage things. So those are the things that I'm making note of on this calendar. And then as things go on, I'm making more notes. So I wanted to let you know, so far this is working out the best. I've been using this since, I think it was December. We finally made the decision that we were absolutely going through with this. So it was December that I started making notes about this. There were a couple of things that I wish that I could have gotten to go with this notebook for this process. I know the larger notebooks have actual dividers that you can put in. They don't make them in the smaller size. So I wasn't able to do that. That was something that I wanted to do to customize the notebook for me, but like I said, I couldn't do it. So I'm making do with my own little tabs, and that's working out for me. How I got the idea for the tabs was actually from Erin Condren herself. She had done a video which is on YouTube, and I guess her mother did it. So that's what that is. I truly hope that you enjoy the process with us. This is a dream come true for my husband and myself. We have saved for years to be able to do this building. It's quite huge. As far as I'm concerned, it is more than what I could have ever asked for a dream sewing room. I do have a board on my Pinterest board that is all of my dream sewing room, and I am pinning more and more ideas to that so that once I'm ready to do the organization, I will have it all there. So again, thank you for joining me, and take a look at my gorgeous new building. If you get a chance, follow me on Facebook. I have been posting quite regularly there pictures of things that are going on. And if you like this video and would like to see more of them, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do like me. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.